say. Yéene say. Mu ngi ci suuf. Yewel doxal doxal. Jalba jël sunu xarit foofu. Yewel rambax rambax rambax. Retagin 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 ne. Retagin 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 tan tay tan. Xamalu 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 tax.
waaw métti na foofu xam nañ ne Jolof moom neexul waaye moom fii moom xéwal nga fi.
mbokk yi dëgër na xaw ma lii nu koy def yàqal na ma mbokk.
I'm like a cat who got long 7 lives, jumping stone by stone, following the instinct of eyes. I will seem to what we see. Why do we need to cry? Should I take the way back? Cause any song they say bye bye, bye 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 bye.
They say bye bye bye.
Yere yëpp Sëriñ Tuuba.
They say bye bye.
Yarama Mam Sera Fall.
They say bye bye.
ñooñu dimbali si suñu gaal.
Kogobina, oji kogobina, wagati chumalobe, isegenelo. Kogobina, oji kogobina, wagati chumalobe, isege. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Gire quere, gire quere, 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 quere.
affaire boobu xaw na dem kéemaane de parce que sama waay loolu moom faaw wóor na.
xaw ma nu muy demee quoi mais wax boo ñëw Europe quoi instant bii man Europe rek lay xalaat fu nekk nii.
waaye mais kooku foofu métti na xoolal amul dara da ngay jëm ko rek ñëw faaw yàlla baax na foofu yegg si daal léppay sotti saa waay fii daal moom amul benn ragal.
oui man nag xaw ma quoi man maa ngi jéem a lijjanti pour jéem a ñëw. xaw ma nu ma war a ñëwee quoi mais daal naan lijjanti nu ma mënti def bu ñëw rek dinaa ñëw daal.
On nous a pris pour des animaux, on nous a pris. Voilà ce que c'est. Et on insulte notre intelligence et on croit qu'on est toujours bon qu'à monter sur les ânes. Et le problème aujourd'hui, nous ne sommes plus comme ça. Alors réveillez-vous. Il faudrait qu'on apprenne à vivre ensemble. Réveillez-vous. Il faudrait qu'on apprenne à vivre ensemble. Réveillez-vous, réveillez-vous, réveillez-vous.
Okay. Welcome to all. Welcome. We are gonna start finally. So, welcome to the AgriHackathon, this great event that is promoted by Tanzania Conservation Voices, Hubs in Italia, Bridges of Hope, Climate Social Forum, Climate Smart, Youth Agriculture Network, the Poly Foundation, and the Sustainable Development Brigades India. So it's a pleasure and honor to be here with you. We are a lot, and it's glad. I will then explain a little bit also on the story of this initiative that has been created in collaboration with several NGOs, as you see, but especially with one colleague that I saw connected and that I want to give suddenly the floor. That is Patrick Magige. Hi, Patrick. So here we are. Finally, we got it. So the floor to you to introduce yourself, introduce the initiative, and explain a bit where we are and what we're going to do.
Hello, 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 hello. My name is Patrick. I'm co-director of Tanzania Conservation Voice. We have started this amazing initiative for Tanzania youth and African youth and almost a global, so that we have amazing initiative of AgriHackathon. This is an amazing initiative so that anybody who have a creative idea based on agriculture, based on the livestock keeping, based on any means of agriculture from the farms up to the flock, you can have introduced the idea and we can building the status from there. And also we can utilize him from the 0 stage up to the R stage. We are so able to help you in developing your ideas, to keep more ideas into the realistical, so that you are going to the modern world of digitalizations. Thank you so much, my brother. Now I'm open the floor to the go ahead for the initiatives and for the actions and everything which is have to proceed.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you very much. Will be my duty to explain a bit how the hackathon is working. Today is just the opening because the event that we are starting will last at least 3 days. We can say we will finish on the 4th of November. Because we want to engage you in brainstorm, in working together, in proposed solution that finally will be presented on the closure of this event. So today, as I said, is just the beginning. We will stay together for a few. And now I will explain how we're gonna stay together, basically. So here we are. So what is AgriHackathon? As Patrick has says, want to be one of the largest gathering in order to create dialogue to accelerate innovation in agriculture. Is organized by Tanzania Conservation Voices in collaboration with Hubs in Italia and Climate Social Forum and GCSA Youth Network Italy that I represent, the Poly Foundation, I saw here Paulino Witi, the Bridges of Hope, and also Sustainable Brigade India. And so there are several challenges that agriculture is facing today. We all know that there is climate change, there is like also pollution and so on. But we want to foster solution, not just problem. Of course, there are problems, we know, and we believe in collaborative impact. So which are the 3 key words that want to focus and foster the Agri-Tanzania Hackathon? Create ideas, create to solve big problems, to use innovation and technology to find solution. As I say, we want to find solution. Connect, because it could be a chance for connection. Several of us are different parts of the world. I'm in Italy, Patrick is in Tanzania, the other partners are in Kenya, in India, and so on. But we connected. Fortunately, thanks to the IT that has allowed us to stay in different parts of the world, but collaborate together for the same goal. And of course, collaborate. The 3rd word is collaboration. Only like if we are facing together and collaborate for finding solution, we will find this solution. Alone we have problem, together we have a solution. This is the motto of Climate Social Forum. And that's why we want to engage you also in collaborating teams, in collaborate together for even a few periods, because it will be just 2 days. But I think that even in such a brief period, you will find amazing ideas to solve the challenges that we are going to propose. So in fact, AgriHackathon is going to propose 6 interconnected areas of action that we call challenges, the challenges for the agriculture of the future, the sustainable agriculture of the future. So the first is mechanization of farming and allied activities. So everything is related to mechanization, to use of eventual also tractors and something like this. So all the things that are helping, the mechanics that are helping the help of humans in order to crop, in order to make agriculture. But we want to make them sustainable. So first of all, the first rule is that, okay, mechanization, but we have not to pollute the planet with the mechanization, and need to be cost effective and accessible, because even though it will be unuseful. And maybe sometimes it's not the bigger that is making the difference, but even the smaller. Just a small mechanization of some processes can help. And so we are asking the team to find a solution on this. Precision agriculture, and including application of sensor, ICT, artificial intelligence, drones. Patrick has clearly stated about that. We are here thanks to IT. IT brings a lot of innovation in human life, on monitoring, on taking data, on planning, because, for example, information can be useful to plan if we analyze the data and so on. So the challenge is to find how we can exploit this data, how we can exploit this ICT technology on a better purpose, no? For sustainable agriculture, for climate smart agriculture. Supply chain. So this is like essential. Agriculture is not just cropping. Agriculture is also all the supply chain that makes the food from the production to the final users that are like the food consumers. And there could be innovation that, for example, can enhance markets, can enhance incomes also for small and medium farmers. And IT, for example, can help on that. And how, for example, think about a solution that can enhance the supply chain and the agricultural logistics. Post-harvest food technologies and value addition. So, for example, the packaging, the environmental technology that can, like, for example, promote and create communities that can support the small farmers and so on. So all the things that are related to what is next, the food production. No? So after the harvest, there is also a lot of things to do into the agricultural field. And innovation there is also innovation in terms of sustainability and in terms also of economical sustainability. So let's also interrogate and find solution about that. Waste to wealth. As any we can say sector, the agriculture also is producing waste. But maybe the waste that is produced in agriculture can be reused in a mindset of circular economy. And green energy, for example, we can produce biomass, we can produce biogas, we can use the residues, the agri-residues, for making something else. So nature is teaching us that nothing is being dispersed. Everything is gonna be transformed for another purpose. Is a cycle, is a circular way. We think too much linear sometimes, and so we create externalities that are remaining in the environment as pollution, as waste, and so on. Let's think on how we can use this waste for make like circular agri-solution. And of course, most important than all, the role of women in agriculture. We saw in our webinars, you can also see in your experience, the involvement of women in agriculture is essential. It's essential because they have innovation, they have knowledge, they have like the opportunities in the field of agriculture. And so how to engage them into this field and into the field of climate smart agriculture, where they can be leaders, no? In the issue of climate, women are always leaders. Guys, we have to admit that, and it's important to focus on these. So just a few numbers, and before closing, to give the speech to our keynote of today. So these are the numbers that we reached with this first edition of Climate AgriHackathon. like almost 300 of participants has followed our agri webinars. We create a chain of and a series of agri webinar before running into this hackathon to like propose also case studies and initiative that has just made innovation to realize that it's possible to make innovation. Almost 60 participants have subscribed to participate to this call of action and call for ideas. 20 teams are going to challenge finally into this challenge of AgriHackathon. And of course, there is a great community that is ready to innovate for sustainable agriculture. So what we ask to the teams, we ask basically to produce a concept, an idea or a prototype of your innovation and to present it at the closing plenary by a small presentation of 5-10 minutes with a video, with a media, what everything you think is useful for present and pitch and showcase your initiative. You will have from today till the 4th of November to develop your idea. And of course, we will give you guidelines for the development of the idea. So your idea will be evaluated by an expert jury. We created a pool of experts that is gonna select and evaluate, standing some criteria, your idea. The criteria can be innovativity, like applicable for example, the small scale, for small farmer, scientific compliance, accessibility. So this kind of criteria we are going to evaluate. We also send a brief guidelines of the criteria that we are going to use for evaluate your solution. And so you can also think about it during your development. And the best three will be rewarded by a field trial and tech validation with some of our partners on the field. So you can get in contact with our network of experts and innovators and develop on the field your solution to make it realizable and create the real impact of your solution. So what we are gonna provide to the team in order to create their ideas and their proposal. Actually, every team will be provided by a Google folder where you can share material, you can collaborate online, because it will be an online collaboration among the teams. We will create a dedicated channel on Discord. I will share after the platform that we are using to connect and interact during these days. It's a Discord space. Discord is a platform. Now I'll show you also what is Discord, and I will provide you also the link for joining. We will give also some knowledge base. Every team will be accessed to a small folder of resources where you can find some basic steps for the knowledge on the field, on the challenge that you select. But also you can create chat for connect with the other members of the group. You can share a mailing list. We will get in contact. We will make you get in contact with the other members of each team. And during these 3 days, we organize checkpoints. So some moments in which we call you all, we will call all the team to update on the progress. And eventually, if there are questions, if something that is not clear, we are trying to help him to go on, because of course we want that you can develop in the best way your solution. And so we will provide some moments in which we are gonna find some dialogue with you and so on. So that's it now for my side. Before giving the floor to the keynote of today, that is Mr. Nyokan Divine, that is founder of the Global Climate Smart Agriculture Youth Network. I will share our contacts, me and of Patrick, that you can use for any question. At the end of the keynote, I will also show the Discord space and the teams. Actually, there are, I say, 20 teams, and I will show the member of the team and the challenges that they select. But now let's give the floor to Nyokan Divine for the keynote introduction of this amazing event. Thank you, Nyokan, for being here.
Thanks very much, my friend, my brother. I'm so happy and really delighted to be part of it. This is a very, I'm sure this should be the first, this is the first hackathon, right? I'm sure this is the first hackathon. And yes. I think anything that starts first, and those that are part of it are founding members. And I'm so interested. I'm so glad, you know. And I have just two key messages here. The first one is making sure that we all innovate. We bring up innovative ideas. You are moving from the ordinary way of doing things to innovation, you know, and that's why my team in Italy, collaboration with other institutions, decided to set this up. And Royal Women at the center, I want to see persons with disabilities at the center of this initiative. And with that, the second thing I equally have to share with us is that we very much collaborating with CNN to organize a Call to Earth Day, which is tomorrow. It's every 3rd of the month of November. And tomorrow is actually going to be focusing on restoring the sea, the oceans, you know? So I really feel that the land use and land rights, and equally the sea rights, should actually be highly articulated in all our global discussions. And as we move on to COP27, which is just this coming a few days from now, and equally COP15 in Montreal and biodiversity, I think this is a very good opportunity for us to actually tap into some of this existing documents or agreements and put them concretely in action. Let's walk the talk, as I always say. My brother Domingo, I'm so proud of you, and really thanks very much to the partners on board and all the participants. With that, I thank you very much. Greetings from Cameroon. Bye.
Thank you, Divine. It's always a pleasure to hear from you, and like your passion and your innovation purpose. I think that is like an inspiration for all of us. And thank you for being with us today. As I said before, I share with you the Discord space. I want to like give a few time for explain this tool. Is a platform, as I said, that allows several things, several interaction, and that's why we selected it for like working online. So let's give me one moment. Okay. In the meanwhile, if you have some question, you can also put in the chat, then we leave the floor also for interaction. So this is our Discord space. This is now, of course, empty. Is our first day, and we will challenge with the new messages and so on. And actually, it's a chat. You can chat. You can also video call with your member. You can share material, links, and is properly very adapted to work together with other people in teams. Every one of you will have a channel. So, for example, I create now a channel Team 1. And every one of you will have a channel that will be like populated by the members of the team. And inside the channel, you can discuss your idea. There will be also a general chat that is like for all the participants, and we will use that for communicate with you, the appointments, the checkpoints, the updates, and so on. And here, this is like our working environment. You will have also a dedicated Google folder. I will try to show you one example where inside we have the basics, just the basic, but you can use that for sharing material. And finally, you will put there your presentation and your pitch in order to allow the judge to evaluate your idea. So let me show one moment the folder. Okay. So every team will be having a folder. And for example, if I select team one, in each of the folder as basic material, you will have the contact of the team members, useful links for joining, for example, the webinar, the Discord space, and so on, and the working doc. So the initial stage that you can use for brainstorm and making ideas and so on. So every one of you in after this opening will receive an email with the member of the teams and with all this information, and so you can start working. Now, I don't know if there are any questions to now before going ahead. So if someone of you have not is here, for example, for the first time because you know about the initiative just now and so on, if you want to participate into the developing of solutions, of course, you can be a listener now, so you can just listen on what's happening and maybe you are curious and so on. But if you want to participate to the teams, to developing ideas, I will share now the Google form that you can compile for joining a team. You will join at the last moment, but I think we are still in time if you want to include you in some of the teams. So just give me 1 second. Okay. If you can compile this form, basically you will require to put your contacts and the challenge that you want to select to provide some inputs and so on. We can, at the last moment, we can say, let you join a team. So if you want, if you are not just registered and you are here for the first time, please compile this form and we will arrange to have you in one of the teams. So to now, I don't know, Patrick, if you want to add a few things before going ahead. Patrick, to you.
Yes, brother. Now I don't have anything to add so that the team can continue. Now we can wait for their interaction and can see the ideas and that's going to be applicable in agriculture so that they can continue, so that we can wait for the ideas and everything so that we can help or anything which they want.
Okay, great. So I will show now the team members and the teams basically. I will scroll down a file and actually we have now organized the teams in base of your request and your subscription. For the ones that have been alone, so have been subscribed not with just formed team, but with just alone, we organize groups by ourselves. But if you want to change eventually the group or you have some requirements, there is time till the end of today in central in UTC, so till midnight UTC, to have some changes, for example, in the composition of the teams. So just give me 1 second that I'll show you the team members. Okay. Here we are. So for the challenge one, we have 2 teams that have selected this challenge, and they were all subscribing alone. For now, we call Team A and Team B, but please, by tomorrow, communicate us eventually a name. Now we will get you in contact, of course, to interact and so on. But then let's send us the name, and here there are also the names of the referent person. We will say the referent person will be like the one that we organizer consider as a focal point for the group. So we refer to them to ask questions, to have the materials and so on. For the challenge 2, we have still two groups. One was like an already formed group that from the Union of Farms of Africa. And the other one is a team of people that subscribed alone, and we gather together on the challenge 2. For the challenge 3, we have 4 teams that are the ones that you see, 2 already formed, and 2 like on formation that we like collect alone. Challenge 4 actually has a lot of teams, so I think that a lot of solution will be great from this side. You see how many we have. Some of them subscribed as a team, but we have also some teams that are coming from like the people from that we're meeting for the first time. Then challenge 5, we have 2 teams. And for challenge 6, even 2 teams. So I'll share in the chat this document. So responding to the question, is hackathon open to non-Tanzanian groups? Yes, it's open to all. Actually, it's open to all the African participants and also worldwide participants. So it's promoted in Tanzania, and of course we have the possibility to implement sometime in Tanzania, but it's open to all. If you are like all around the world, you can participate. So these are the groups, the teams that are going to be formed, and you will receive, each one of teams will receive an email by us with all the details for joining the space, the shared folder, and so on. The next checkpoint will be tomorrow at this time. Okay. So we will send you also the timing. The next meeting will be tomorrow at the same time of today for the first checkpoint. Then we will make another checkpoint 6 hours later. So first will be this time, then 6 hours later. That will be at 16 UTC. So I will write 10 UTC, 16 UTC on 3 of November. Then the last one before presenting, we can say, will be on November 4, always at 10 UTC. Okay, will be the closing one. You will have like the possibility to make the last question and so on. and then we will have the final presentations and the closing plenary at 12:30 UTC on 4th of November. I will like write for you in chat these dates. Okay. So I don't know if there are some member of the teams already here. If they want to introduce themselves and maybe interact with us. From now, I think we like have still the time for questions if something is not clear and so on. When we close this call, the challenge will open, and so every team will be provided by all the material, and you can go, you can brainstorm, you can meet with your colleagues. You can also create chats, as I said. You can, if you prefer the WhatsApp chat or the Telegram chat, you can create your internal chat of the team to communicate. Please, few reminds about the collaboration. Try to engage all the members of the team. One of the criteria that we are gonna select and we are gonna evaluate is the team collaboration, the teamwork, okay? So everyone needs to contribute to the solution. It's like a collaborative challenge. So we want to like see you collaborate. We want to be creative also, of course. And it's important that like the innovativity of the solution. So that's it on my side. I don't know if there are some questions. Yes, I saw raised hand. Koku, please. I saw your raised hand. Other questions? Oh, Koku, please.
Okay.
Muriel.
Yes. Okay, I have a question. In your presentation of the different teams, of the different groups, the team, you were saying that waste is about innovation. But what I don't understand is that when we talk of AgriHackathon in the introduction before we fill the form, you say it should be based on IT system, IT, and how are we going to use waste or women waste innovation along with it, because this one is purely innovation. I don't know if I'm clear.
Yeah. I will repeat on that. Actually, IT is one of the innovation. Okay, so AgriHackathon is not just about ITs. ITs can be implemented in some solution, for example, regarding waste. But for example, for us, innovation in terms of, let's go, for example, on the waste to wealth, is not just IT. If you have an idea on how to use, for example, the agri-residuals, and you can design a process for reuse agri-residuals, is also an innovation, okay? It's not completely based by IT, but is still an innovation. And the very call of AgriHackathon is to call on innovation in agriculture, not just IT. IT is one of the challenge, okay?
Okay, that's clear for me. That's clear for me. So, okay, thank you very much.
Thank you to you. Samson, I saw you raising the hand.
My hands are up actually. It's up actually, sorry. I'm Samson Oluoch from Kenya. I'm the founder and the executive director of Bridges of Hope, Swalega Foundation, that is purely focusing on holistic agriculture. I'm working with groups, especially women groups. I'm also working with youth groups. When we talk about innovation and such projects, my organization is ready because I have groups that can be worked with, and I believe that this will bring more impact on collaboration and also in working as a team. So thank you very much. I'm more than ready to receive even people. They can come see what we are doing, learn, because we are doing holistic agriculture. I saw in the world somebody is in need of those who is ready to train women groups and groups on beekeeping. We are doing that because right now we are on honey production. We are producing honey, and there are a lot of things that we are doing. We are also doing a peanut butter, whereby we are farming groundnuts and grinding into peanut. So we need technology and innovation on what we are doing. We also need new ideas, new suggestion, new experience to what we are doing. So Domenico, I am very ready for that.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Samson is from Bridges of Hope. That is one of the partners that will mentor one of the winning solution. So thank you, Samson, for being with us. And he's also one of the speakers of our Agri webinars. I'll share with you also the link to the YouTube channel for see all the webinars that we had. So Kushi, I saw your raised hand. Kushi, please go ahead. Ushi, I don't know if you're there. I saw also a question from Oden. I don't know. Oden, please.
Hi, thank you, Domenico. My name is Oden Godson from Tanzania. I work in healthcare, and I've built some solutions for agriculture before, and I've been working in the IT industry for the past 7 years. Yeah, my question was, for someone like myself, my time is kind of limited, and I'm not very extremely flexible at the moment. So I'd love to, approach this as an individual. Is that possible?
Yeah, actually, we fostered the creation of a team because to propose a solution, you need also different minds together, no? Actually, you can eventually you can subscribe as a team.
Hello, sir.
Well, just 1 second. Yes, I can hear you. 1 second. You can
Sorry,
approach.
sir, there was some network issue. That's why I was unable to speak.
Yes. Well, just 1 second. I finish the response to Oden. I give you the floor.
All
So,
right, sir.
so to Oden, we foster the possibility to subscribe as a team. Okay, so maybe you can subscribe as a team and put as team member, main team member you. We can, I don't know, Patrick, what do you think? We can accept also singular teams. What do you think, Patrick?
Yes, also we can just like subscribe as a team, but also can share this idea. We can allow to.
Okay, so my suggestion, Oden, subscribe as a team, but just as a singular member, with a one member, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So I saw now, I was speaking, I don't find her. Kushi, please.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I wanted to say that some of our team members from mine, they are not present in the current meeting. So how will we be connecting and our referent Nixon Palangu is not there in our meeting. So how he will be leading us and what will be the further steps? So I
Sure.
wanted to ask.
So we will send to all of you, all the teams, a dedicated email, one for each team, that can allow you to connect with the other members. And we will provide you a channel for discussion in Discord. So we will send you an email in copy with the other team members, so you can connect. Okay, even you are not there, even some of you are not there. Okay.
On Discord, we will be connecting, sir, or through email. How?
Yes, we will send a common email to all the team members, and you will connect through the email. Okay, we'll make a CC copy email with all the members.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you to
and
you.
then, sir, by chance, if any of our referent or team member is not responding to us, so how can we reach out to you on Discord, on that journal group? Can we write our concern?
You can write to me, and eventually we try to reach the person. If the person is not responding till the second checkpoint, so we will make 3 checkpoints. If on the second checkpoint the person is not still present, then is not anymore part of the team, and you can go without that. Okay.
All right, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you to you. Other questions? Other comments? I will also share with you, and also share the general chat of AgriHackathon. So our general chat, where you can also ask some question about the events, agenda, Me and Patrick, we are there, we are inside there. And so if you have some quick question that you want to respond by message, you can reach us on the general chat. This WhatsApp chat that I share with you in the chat is the general one, okay, for general information. So if you want to know something in general, for example, on the agenda, on some basic things, you can reach out there onto the chat. Samson, please.
Thank you very much. I wanted maybe to say that next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I will be having an innovation for women involvement in agribusiness and also in agroforestry. So as an organization, Bridges of Hope, our activities will be online, and whoever is willing maybe to attend can maybe I will drop may attend. I will drop the meeting link on our general platform. But what I want to say is that I'm also developing agricultural partnership through our main general platform, that is our WhatsApp room, whereby we want to create agricultural technologies, and that is going to curb the EU, that is European Union Investment Bank agricultural policy, which is African soil against poverty. What can we do with soil, and what are we ready to do so that we are able to do more agriculture, invest in agriculture, do more production, so that we are able to be having a global agribusiness exchange program that is going to cater even the export of products from our farms. So we, Bridges of Hope, are calling like-minded organizations who are ready and who are willing for a strong partnership and collaboration to ensure that the world is fed by our products from our farms. So I will share more with you, Domenico, what will be taking place and how we want to do it. We are also sharing with different platforms in the United States of America and also in Canada. Whoever will be joining, we will be also launching our program soon, where everybody can take a chance to invest. If you invest $10 at the end of the period, that is at the end of the 3 months, you get your $10 plus $2 on top back, because there are a lot of things that we are doing. So we are not looking it as just giving your fund without gaining. You give your fund, if it is $10, you give the $10, we do the farming, then we sell the products, and then there is a 2% of interest that you'll be making after every 3 months. So if you invest maybe 10 now, you earn 2%. If you invest again after every 3 months, there is that profit that you'll be getting, because we want people to involve in agriculture in terms of business so that we can feed the world. Thank you very much for allowing me to say that, but I will give you more details and how the program is going to run so that you can share with the fellows in the platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Hello?
Okay, sorry, some connection issues. I was saying that we hear directly from one of the possible mentors the possibilities. So this could be like inspiration for provide a nice solution and to like make the best for achieve the prices. So responding to one question that I saw in the chat regarding the availability of the slides and so on, sure. After this call, as we end this call, we will record and put on YouTube this recording, and we will share with all the participants. So everyone, even the ones that are not here, can see the introduction and so the main setting of the AgriHackathon. And we will share also the slides and the useful link for orient into this adventure, into this great adventure. Let's take it as a great adventure. Let's take it as a great opportunity for all of us to connect, share, innovate, and try to find ideas and solutions to the problem that we are facing. One last thing, one last suggestion before closing. When you're starting to work in team, the first thing is introduce yourself among the team members. Try to maybe tell a little bit about you, introduce some anecdotes and so on. Make the team working properly, we can say. And then let's start brainstorm. I will suggest to use the methodology of Talanoa. Talanoa is something that is born in Fiji, that is addressing the problem in 3 questions. And I will write also into your documents. Where we are, so finding the solution, where we are in the state of art of the solution. Where do we want to go? So which are our objectives? And how do we get there? So the methodology, the strategy, and so on. This can be a possible idea that can help you to foster the solution. Another possible suggestion that I give to all the teams, especially the ones that are working on developing idea related to value chain or related to how the business model can go, I will provide you also this model that is called business model canvas. Okay. So the business model canvas is a model that can help you to understand the ecosystem of your reality, of your innovation. So you can find the partners, you can find the value proposition, and so on and so forth. So these are tools that we can provide to help you to foster the solution. Think about also on the future of the solution. So, for example, you are thinking about an innovation, you are thinking about something that can measure, I don't know, the amount of CO2 produced by the field and so on. But let's think also of a marketing strategy. So how do you intend to, for example, sell the product or sell the innovation? Okay. This is something that is very important if we want to foster innovation, because it's not just the idea. The idea is the first step, but that you have to make the idea scalable, the idea reachable from the person and from the small farmers, for example. Okay. So all these are suggestions that I will provide to the teams, even in a written form, to help innovate with rationality, with a methodology. That's it. That's it on my side. I don't know if there are other questions. If no, let's close the call. And I will share again the contacts of me and Jonathan. Sorry, and Jonathan, and Patrick. So let's start now to innovate. And for any question, you can reach out to these emails that you can see here. And let's go now. Bye. See you on the next checkpoint tomorrow. Same time.
Sir?
Yes?